Hey, Jamie Foxx, Clear Lake, how you doing? Jamie Foxx, there's a link for you. Hey, Gold. I'm trying to get my get everything broke out here. So hang on just a second. Get rid of that. Let's get you going here. Oh, come on now. Come on, you stinking thing. Oh, this damn window. Come on, stay open, damn you. Take a rope and hang you. We're trying to get going here. Hang on. Let me get on YouTube again. Okay. Hey, Great Scott, thank you for coming. Hey, Tom Larson, Jeff Nelson, thank you for coming. Hey, Kevin, thank you. Thank you. I'm sitting here messing with getting everything all set up. And I think I sent Nickel a link. There he is. You're not connected up yet, Nickel. Add to the stage. There you go. Hey there, Mr. Nickel. How you doing?
I am wore out because Indiana, it took 110 points for them to win that game against Dallas.
110 points. You talking about Fever?
Yeah.
Wow. Who were they playing?
Dallas.
Oh, wow. Dallas got a pretty good team, don't they?
They can score. They're not good. They're like Indiana. They can't play defense. So it was who scored the most. The announcer said the first team to 100 will probably win, and Indiana did hit the 100 mark first. So
That's good.
Clark had 35 points. She broke the record. She scored more points in her first year than any other player ever.
Oh, is that right? Wow. Yeah. I'm finally getting everything all going here, so hang on. Boy, I tell you what, that YouTube is being just something else, you know.
Oh, by the way, I went searching to see if I could find you. I couldn't, but there's another Rocky superstar now. Now there's three of you.
You know what? I'm gonna file a complaint with YouTube about that because I have seen that a couple of times, and it's just wrong. You know, it's just wrong. You know what I mean?
Well, you didn't really do anything. Really, it was what was said in the conversation.
Oh, yep. And so, you know they've been dogging me. Do you know they won't even let? I was gonna in Sal's chat today. I tried to give away some. Hey, Silver Patriot, Red Crawler, thank you for coming in, Gold Chick. I tried to do give 10 memberships away, and they wouldn't let me. They've got me so cammered. They just got me so down. And I've sent them email and trying to get everything I can about getting them going. And they just being a butthead, you know? So.
Yeah. I know. And then you had that problem with the hospital. And now you're having the problems with YouTube.
Yep, exactly. So I'm going to get it straightened out. This last 2 weeks have been brutal. I'm going to turn my camera on so everybody can see me because I am alive and well. And so, hey, Stephanie, good to see you. Thank you for coming by. And so it has been it's been a really it's been tough for me with YouTube. YouTube is just being I can't believe what they're doing to me. And so to go in and change all my settings, that was last week. And they're not quite letting me do what I need to do here. There's something still that I'm missing that, like today, it wouldn't let me open up another StreamYard or another a YouTube with so I can break out the chat because I like to see the chat that is the on the YouTube side, not the StreamYard side.
Are they
And
are they letting you pump? Are they letting you what's the term when you do a somebody's statement and you make it pin it? Are they letting you pin anything? They took my
I
pin.
haven't because I didn't do anything last week as far as I didn't pin anything last week, but I'm going to try that because I've been checking to see what exactly what I can do and what I can't do because like today just they were it took me over 10-15 minutes. I started early so I wouldn't have to be having a black screen out there and and doing stuff. So it was a red crawler. Snake bite is here. Thank
They
you.
wouldn't let me pin, and I couldn't. I can only do so many community posts. They limited that, and of course they limit how many videos you can do or lives.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're really just they're. It's really tough to get by, and to do that, and they do not like my VPN. Oh God, they hate that. Do you have a VPN on yours, Nickel?
No.
See, I have a VPN with an ad blocker, and they do not like that. So they really get on my case about it. So, hey Tony, how you doing?
We got Beto, as some call Beto. He's here.
Hey Beto, good to see you. Good to see you. I finally got my
Red Crawler, Jeff Nelson.
I finally got these in. I had ordered these little gold bars, and man, it took a while to get those. I was surprised to see how long it took. And I finally got them yesterday, so now I can mail out my do my mailing out and stuff like that because I wanted to mail out gold bars and so because Eagle Steve or not Eagle Steve, but yeah, Eagle Steve won and Robert Kent won, and so I couldn't mail them until I got my gifts in, so my giveaway. So, but it's crazy. So, has anybody seen the pictures? Dean sent me some pictures that are going around. That picture that Sal had on his channel about the gun in the shadow and stuff like that. Has anybody seen those pictures?
No, all I heard was he stuck a gun through the fence.
Well,
he didn't get any shots off, if I understand it.
Well, I want to say something about that picture. Now, I want you to think about, because I am going to copy that picture and put it on when I post this video onto my channel. I'm going to post that picture in the comments. And it was the same picture that Sal was showing. And I told Sal that I think it's fake. And after I got to look at it, after Dean sent it to me, and I'm looking at it, that picture is fake. And why would the Secret Service stage a fake picture of a gun and all this crap hanging off a fence? Why would they do
that? Well, for me, maybe to make it look like they're on their toes.
See, that's exactly what Dean was saying. And because I asked him the same thing, because I was looking at that picture, and I'm gonna bring some things up now. In the picture that Sal had, the AK-47, all you can see is black, and all you can see on the fence is a couple of little black squares that's supposed to be his backpack and something else, and then his camera hanging off the fence. Now,
Well, if you're Barbara, Barbara will say, I can talk for her because she's probably she's probably here watching. She will say,
you think
Trump faked it because he's down in the ratings because Harris is beating his butt. That's what she'll say. But no, I don't think so.
right. So what I see, and this is my own thought, like what you said, to make sure that the Secret Service is supposedly doing their job, fabricating evidence. Now, this guy, let me get this. I'm going to get this guy this email that Dean sent me.
But did you hear that the last incident that happened? 4 of those agents assigned to Trump had only been agents for a few days, and that they only took courses online, a 4-hour course online, and they assigned them to him.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
Yeah,
now this guy is named Ryan Wesley, and he lives in Florida. And Dean sent me a lot of stuff that I appreciate him sending me, and I wanted to thank him for sending these pictures. And I'm going to copy and paste this at the end of my. I can't. I'm having a how hard.
Uh-oh, we lose you. Uh-oh. I think we lost. Are you back?
Okay. Yeah, you see that? You see what happened?
Yeah.
My VPN, I'm going to disconnect it again. I'm going to pause it. And
that YouTube's out for blood. They're out for blood. So, will you pause again? Yeah, I think we lost him for a second again.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, you see what they're doing?
Yeah.
Do you see me get the circle of death? Are you there?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But it sounds like man, you should. Let's see how many days has it been since all that happened? It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a while, and it's in what I think that I'm not really sure why they would do it like that. Just because I even sent them an email about what's going on, how long, and why can't I have my stuff back? And so they said I didn't have enough time. And well, I got plenty of time. I got 135 videos. And if you figure 135 videos times 1 hour, that's quite a few hours. And so anyway, they're spanking me. They're being mean to me. So it makes it harder on me to get by and do stuff. But anyway, I think that that photo has been photoshopped. And if you look at the photo with the gun and all that stuff darkened out, but anything, yeah, Tony, can you see me? Are you there, Nickel?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tony's saying he says it froze.
Yeah, you did. You did twice. And then when I was talking to you, I couldn't hear you. So
okay, can you hear me all right now?
Yeah. Okay. Until they do it again.
Let's hope not. So anyway, I think that that they is the same thing. They're trying to make it look like they're doing something, and I don't even know if this guy is even. They've made all this stuff up. Maybe it's not. Maybe they're just framing this guy. Red Crawler. That's exactly what. Why would he leave his gun? That's a good question. I think the whole thing's a setup. I think it's fake.
Maybe the gun got stuck in the fence.
It could be.
And he said, "Crap, that's gonna cost me $1,200 right there."
Hold on, gold check. I'll check. And so it's really crazy with what's going on, and I think it's staged. in that picture? Because if you look at this picture and the gun is all blacked out, shadowy, and everything on the fence is all shadowy, but everything in the background, you can see where the gun is supposedly supposed to be on the grass. The grass is not dark. The photo's fake. When you look at the contrast of the gun and the grass and the background of all that stuff, none of that stuff is black. And so if you took a picture, you would at least see something on that gun that would be and I agree with Red Crawler. Why would he leave his gun there? That just don't. He's not dead, and they chased him down. So it's thank you, Tony. I wanted to make sure you could hear me. So I really think that this here is either set up by the Secret Service or the DOJ or whoever, and they're trying to make it look like, you know, who brings it's like an AK-47. They said he was trying to shoot 300 to 500 yards, an AK-47. Now, I'll tell you a little bit about me. And I have shot 300, 500, 700 yards, and so forth. And to shoot something like that, no. You ain't going to hit the broadside of a barn.
Yeah, not much of a barrel. There's not much of a length of barrel. There's no length of barrel to it.
Exactly. Now, I had a bolt-action rifle. I was a pretty good shot. And you have to have all the mechanics of how that would work. And they said that he was laying there on the ground, I guess next to that fence all morning, they said. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Craig. They're not great weapons for shooting long distance. My rifles that I used missed 400 yards. Yeah. And so it ain't child's play. And I'm telling you, to set up a shot, you have to be knowing something about how weapons work. It's like that AR-15. That shot was doable because he was only like 125 yards away. This guy said there's 300 to 500 yards away. No, not even close.
And wind, you got to consider wind.
Exactly. It just, everything points to this being a setup. And why? I guess maybe the DOJ or the FBI or the Secret Service want to make themselves look better, that they're actually doing something, is what I'm thinking.
Well, but no matter what, I guess it helps Trump.
Exactly. And so that's exactly what I'm thinking. Why are they doing this to make it look, because it does put Trump in the limelight, and it puts him in a good way. And so it just don't make sense to me. This whole damn thing don't. And so, do you have anybody I'm reading the questions down there, the comments, and Craig is right. Craig is saying that AK-47s are not good for long shots, and that's true. The barrel on them, you're lucky if you could shoot up, 200 yards at a decent shot.
Yeah, like Jamie says. Where's Barbara?
Exactly.
Is she in Florida? Maybe it's a cover-up. She said, "You do that while I shoot him." That's what's going on.
Exactly. There is so much fake about this whole thing, and I thought I would throw this out there. I know it's new. And yeah, Snakebite says that he calls hogwash, and I agree. It's hogwash, and it's that picture. When I post that picture up on my, after this video post, and I'm gonna plant that picture on there, that I'm gonna copy it and paste it. I want you to look what I'm talking about, because you can see all the background behind the gun and behind the fence. Everything is there, but everything else is blacked out. Well, that tells me it's been photoshopped, because the ground to be blacked out too. If the gun's blacked out, it ain't the light condition. Somebody did a poor job of photoshopping. And I wouldn't even, I think AI would do a better job than that. They should have got AI in there.
Well, they're going to make a serious try yet, because when I saw them say it's going to be Rush's fault if he wins, that told me that he is in the lead. It may not be a huge lead, but he's in the lead.
Right.
And I think that, like I said, FBI is going to be panicking, because he's going to take them down a notch. There's no doubt about it.
Right. Right. And Craig has got a good. He's talking about calibers 7.62, 39 bullet drops and so forth like that. And it's you have to be really now a 6mm or 243 when I was shooting was really a good flat long term shooting. Now what they use now is a 338, especially for long shots and stuff like that. I'd love to get behind one of those, but I used a 243, and a 243 is great for long shots, and the bullet is light enough and it will carry a long way. And so it was what 338. Thank you, Craig. I thought it was 335. It's 338. Okay. Yeah, that I would love to shoot one of those. Red Crawler says they probably photoshopped the serial number so people will find out the owner. That's great. Yeah, you're probably right, Red Crawler. It is just absolutely crazy. It it is crazy, and
you got to find out how many vehicles were at the scene. You know, they have a tendency to have one shooter and 5 vehicles. And I never could figure out how one shooter could get 5 vehicles to the same area by himself.
Right, right, exactly. Yep, and Beto's got a comment up there. He said it sounds like the dumbest shooter, and I agree. I mean, even somebody that has, if they're going to go out and do something like that and try and take somebody out, they're not going to leave all that stuff behind. They'd have covered it up. They wouldn't leave it out there like that. That's the biggest crap I've ever seen.
Yeah, they left a note saying, if anybody that finds this, call the owner at so.
Exactly. Yeah, Dean is Dean just got on here, and I was Dean. I wanted to. I told everybody thank you for sending those photos to me, because I'm going to take that photo of the gun leaning up against the fence, and that's I call BS on that. That has been photoshopped. The SS were checking out the next hole according to their statement. That's pretty good, Gold Check. That's pretty good. I bet they were. But yeah, it's just incredible that that what this crap they're trying to put on. And I kind of wonder how much this picture is going to get tossed around. When and I told Sal, I said I thought it was fake, and he doesn't think it is, but I do. And I would I'll bet you a gold bar here that I'm giving away is it's fake. We'll find out here in it's just started today, so we'll find out.
Well, people eating the ducks and the pigeons and all that's supposed to be fake. I don't know if it is or isn't. I don't know. I've heard many sources say that was going on, and then you hear the other side say, "Oh no, it was fake all along." And
well, I think I don't know if it's fake or not, but I will tell you one thing. I got an email from one of my friends with the lady that supposedly was eating a cat that they arrested, and she's supposed to have cat fur around her face, all this kind of stuff. And I was looking at her. You can't see anything on her face. You can't see anything, and I'm like, I just don't know. I'm with you, Nickel. I don't know.
I do believe the story in Colorado where the Venezuelan gangs are taking over rental units and making them pay them the money. Now that I do believe.
I do too, because
I've seen pictures of that. Someone threw their security thing in their door took pictures of them doing that. So
Yep. I saw that too. And another thing that I was that scuttlebutt about the Hell's Angels coming there to go after them and all that kind of stuff. The Hell's Angels are not political. They're not going to get into that crap. I don't believe that either.
how about those little drones that fly around and zip you in the head? You can't get away from them. They can just hang with you. That video you sent me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, for coming out of the back end of that airplane?
Well, the little ones, they can follow you around.
Yeah.
They caught those people trying to steal that car or something, and they just zipped all three of them in the head, and that was it.
Right.
You got to wear a bulletproof helmet.
Exactly. You got to be careful. You never know when you might have a bird come by and take a dump on your head, right?
Well, they could get in your home, once the door's open enough. Well, how you get away from one of them inside your house? You could run for your life, but I mean, them things is fast. They're quick,
Yep, they are. I guess you better have a lot of electrical stuff going on so they can't get you with their infrared and all that kind of stuff. I hope they ain't getting my house. I don't. Well, we'll just leave it at that. That would be something if they got in my house.
Well, I know that's what China wants to use, and they're to take out like tanks and jeeps and all that, and they just dump them out of a plane, and then they take off and they go towards their targets. And I mean by the thousands. I mean like 10,000 come at you, little drones. So I mean that's what they're.
All right, I'm gonna leave it on this time. I'm gonna see what happens if I leave it on, because it's got an automatic feature. I can turn it off for so long and it'll turn it, and it just came back on. That's when. Can you hear me okay, Nickel?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was my VPN coming back in. Now, somebody, Gold Chick wanted to know my first letter. Let me bring it up. And in my, I think she said,
Barbara must be at a Harris fundraiser. That's the only thing
She's generally here. I'm surprised she's not. I'm really surprised. So Gold Chick wanted something. I'm going to ask her. We'll see if she'll give me a reply. 79. Yeah, 79 and Barbara are both not here. That's true. Well, I told you last week about one of my workmates passed away, right?
Yep, the young guy.
Yeah, 20. He was 23, and I'm not going to say a whole lot about medical conditions and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't want to get spanked, but he passed away in his sleep, and so I'll just leave it like that. And I'm going to be going to the viewing this Friday, so I'll be at a funeral. So I will be around. I'll keep you informed. So, but 23 years old, is crazy. I'll shoot you an email, Nickel, what's going on and what I've come up, and it's his fiance is a nurse, and she's graduating from school in I think October or December or something like that. And so okay, Gold Chick. I didn't know for sure what you were talking about, so okay. And yeah, it's really sad and on that, because I've been really really down and working a lot of hours trying to make up for Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. He meant a lot to me. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, okay. All right. Uh, the he was really a really good guy, fresh out of school and ready to go and eager and worked his little tail off. But I can't say anything more about that because of what's going on and stuff like that. But YouTube would be really mad at me, and I don't want YouTube mad at me or Hunter's family. So we'll just leave it like that. But I can say that I'm going to go to the viewing and this weekend, Friday. So I'll be I get to meet his parents and stuff like that. His fiance. So it was a really it knocked everybody. I think we're going to shut the whole shop down and go. All of us are going. So it's that's how much he meant. He was well liked. Now on a brighter I want to did the Nicholas here? Yes, that's what I want. Nickel, did the Fever lose 2 in a row? Didn't they on their games?
Yeah. There's 2 games they should have won. Las Vegas didn't play that well, but man, Indiana played bad. So they lost. I think they outshot them both games, but they lost 2 in a row to Las Vegas. Las Vegas just beat Connecticut, so they're moving up. They've won it the last 2 years, so they're going to try.
Las Vegas has
Las Vegas, yeah.
Oh wow!
So they're coming on now. So I don't want Indiana to have to play them because Clark has the hardest time against them, and she don't do too well against New York, but she does terrible against Las Vegas. That's because they've got long, lean, mean athletes and she's got to change her shot because they'll block it. So she has trouble with them.
That's well, I did not get to see any of that game. I've been working too daggum much, so and tall chopped. I was just going to go there, Red Crawler. I was just going to ask if anybody saw where the plane, the Delta plane in Atlanta, got its tail chopped off. The tower really screwed up on that, and or either that it was pilot error, one of the two. And then there was another one. I can't remember the airport, but Alaska and Southwest had nearly hit each other on the ground, and that was another one. So, hey, Lucky Star, thank you for coming. Hello, and thank you. And
that's one person from the other faction that got in.
Yes.
I thought that was her, Barbara, and 79. They all were conspiring against us somewhere. But
yeah, well, I'm glad to see Lucky Star here. It's good that she's here. So I'm glad because I haven't, I was kind of missing Barbara. She's always here, and I just kind of like, wow, she's not here. Red Crawler, that's exactly what I thought. I think he didn't pull up far enough, and that's what it looked like to me too. And so, but I saw the video of it, but and if that's it, that pilot's going to be probably he's going to be flying rubber doggy crap out of China here before long. He won't be flying passenger planes anymore. If you can't follow instructions, or because you don't stop short on a taxiway, and with planes as busy as they are. And so, and I'm going to post some. We had one of our runways shut down Friday, and and so we had picture. We had, I don't know, early in the morning like that. Those planes are coming in and out of there, and uh, why don't you email me? Go check. Okay, why don't you email me? And I got pictures of them all lined up and how long it takes and stuff like that to get out of the ground. I was going to post them on my community page, but I here again, I've been really busy. So hopefully next week things will slow down a little bit. And I heard that they hired a guy that's supposed to be there the end of this month. So we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah,
So,
but it's going to pick back up November through December.
yeah, it should start picking up about a week before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And so that's from that week before Thanksgiving all the way till a week after January 1st is nothing but flights out the wazoo. And we had another 30 flights pounded on us a day. So, hey, Dale Val, good to see you. Thank you for coming, sir. We had another 30 flights put on us, so we've been pretty busy.
Now, I don't love buses. You see who's driving that bus, don't you?
Oh, Nickel. I think Nickel is. I think Nickel has gotten. He's looking to buy a bus. He wants a yellow bus.
Well, the only thing I do is store stuff in it.
Oh Lord. Oh gosh. Do you think you could get her to take a wrong turn at the out in the desert with that thing?
I don't know. I think she's going to try to send first yellow school bus to Mars, because Kennedy. He said we're going to put a man on the moon. She says we're going to put a yellow school bus on Mars. I think that's her goal.
I can see that.
So.
I can see that. Yeah, that's for sure. That is for sure. Oh God. Oh Lord. And I'm always so glad when if I can talk YouTube into let me have some of my privileges back, so I'm not fighting this damn thing all the time.
Well, I got mine back fairly quick. They nailed me because I put the ball game on. I knew better to do it. I just see what I could do, and they nailed me right off on it. So
on the ball game, like what you're like for?
Yeah, I actually put the visual game. I put the game.
Oh.
And so they got me for copyright. So then I got over it pretty quick. I think for maybe a week they wouldn't let me post what I wanted to post on the community, and I think 2 weeks on the penning statements, and then they let me. Now I'm back, so I can do it now. So,
well, they all they told me is all I could do is I couldn't do anything for 10 days, and so okay, so I like that, and so. Like today in the South stream today, I tried to actually do I was going to buy 10 memberships for everybody, and it wouldn't let me do it. And I did it like 3 times, and it would not let me do it. And so I did not figure that out at all. Why they're doing that? That money goes to them and Sal. So that don't sound right. So it's just absolutely crazy. It's
well, when it comes to that, profit or politics for one particular group, one particular party, it's going to be on policy. It's not about profit. They don't care.
Yeah.
The other side, it's going to be about profit mostly. So
right.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like these companies. I mean, these corporations. I mean, I really think sometimes they're in it just to break even. I don't anymore. I don't know. It seems like to me, when it comes to liberal policies and all, that's more important than actually being able to make any money on it.
Right. Well, this was it yesterday or day before? I got an email from YouTube stating that they're lowering the monetization down to 500 subs now instead of 1,000. Did you hear that?
I thought they already did. So I didn't understand it, but I still think it's 1,000. But I
Well, see,
think for a
that's what
while it was 500.
yeah. And so they, in that email they sent me, they said they're lowering it down to 500. And so I was thinking, oh, well, I got 500 subs. Can you believe that? They hadn't taken any more away from me. So I've been
Not
really,
yet.
really.
I wouldn't say nothing.
Exactly. Exactly. They haven't taken any away from me yet. But
That's the next
so.
thing. By the time you come back next week, you'll be missing 200 subs. You'll say, dang on them. Dang on.
Exactly. So it's just, hey, Red Light, thank you for coming. Thank you very much. Hit that like. I need all the help I can get. Like and sub me. YouTube is being really dirty with me, so I appreciate everybody's effort and their time for coming in to see me and visit, because without y'all's help, I'm nothing. They just kick me in you know what. So they're being really bad. Make sure you have gifting allowed on your setups. I will. I'll do that, and I'm going to try and get that set up. We'll see if you can do it, because I haven't even tried. I just saw the email, and I've been just trying to get back on doing my regular videos every week. And to do it like today, it took me over 10 minutes, maybe 15. I didn't really time it, but I had a hard time getting on YouTube, and they were really being mean to me. So it was tough. So I have to try and get it. And I guess I ought to send them a love letters, X's and O's, and tell them how to kiss up in there and leave me alone and let me do it. And I promise I won't do it again, and all that kind of stuff. So.
So there's not going to be another debate between Trump and Harris so far. I mean, it's not supposed to be. And I don't know for sure that's not a good move by Trump. Probably is.
That I'm not sure that I don't know about it. Who knows? Did you watch the Packers today, Nickel?
Nope. I was all day on this basketball game that I didn't think Indiana ever was going to win. They kept getting up. And every time they would get up to a 5 or 6 point lead, here comes Dallas hitting 2 more threes. Wow. And I said, oh my Lord, they just couldn't get away from them. I mean, they just would not die. And they had nothing to play for. They don't.
Wow.
Dallas has nothing to play for. They're going to finish next to last, no matter what. And I'll give them credit. They stuck in there. And I think it's called Caitlin. I mean, I got to have better numbers than her. She brings the best out of the competition. They want their best game against her. I mean, it's just amazing.
Yeah. Everybody's gunning for her. It's really sad. Was it Houston? Is it Houston or
Dallas?
Is it the one with, what's her name? Angel, I think it is.
Oh, that's Chicago.
Chicago. That's the one. I was watching where they were just beating her up so bad. And I just, they got a few fragrant fouls on her, but it's just unbelievable how they're, letting that stuff go. Well, Cowboys got really slacked today.
Did they?
Yeah, it was bad. The Saints beat them, I think 34 or 43-13. Now tell me if that ain't a whooping.
Yeah, if that's the team that played them, it is.
Yeah, because Dallas and the Dallas Cowboys, maybe it could have been the Dallas Cowgirls, played the New Orleans Saints, and they lost.
No, they would have won. They just would have taken their tops off, and the men would have just they would have fumbled the ball and everything. So now,
yeah, they couldn't do. My brother called me. Yeah, Stephanie, they are playing Dak.
Georgia Bulldogs were the number one team in college football. And man, did they struggle against Kentucky. I was hoping, I'm not a Kentucky person. I'm Indiana. So they're like bitter enemies. We would rather starve to see them win. Each one of us on the other. That's just the way it is. It's just a rivalry. But I was hoping they would beat Georgia because Georgia looked sick. And no, I said, there's no way on this earth that they could be the number one team in college football and only score 13 points against Kentucky and almost lose. They only won 13-12.
Wow, that's close. That's close.
Not only are they not number one, they make it bumped all the way back to fourth or fifth.
Wow.
And they're still undefeated.
Wow.
So, you got to put up 57, 60 points if you want to keep number one.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to keep going. You got to produce. Lucky Stars asking me, what do I think about the new assassination attempt? Lucky Star, we were talking about that earlier before you got in here. I'm going to post one of the photos that they said that the Secret Service took of the guy's gun and all that kind of stuff that was hanging in there. And I got a picture of it. Thanks to Dean. Dean sent me all these pictures. And Lucky Star, I feel that photo is fake. I think looking at it and what I know about photos and stuff like that, I think it was fake. And they show that he's left his gun, his AK-47 there leaning up against, but it's all black. And you'll get to see, you'll see the photo when I post it. So, and do that. But I don't know why. It's like Nickel and I were talking about that we were saying that we think the Secret Service may be trying to make themselves look like they're doing something to look for it and stuff. It may be fake.
Maybe they're doing it to make it look like they're doing their job just to set up the next attempt so someone can pull it off.
Yep. See, that could be because the guy that they're saying they did, his name is Ryan Ruth, and never heard of him. He lives in Florida, and he's got a picture of him with a like a vest on and got an American flag around him, and he's got an American flag T-shirt and stuff like that. So I find, they keep. Yeah, I think there's I think a lot of this, it could be fake. They could have shot off somewhere and had the pictures and stuff like that. Snake bite? That's something. You see what Snake bite said there, Nickel?
Yeah, I got to ask him where at. Where was she fake? That's what we got to know.
I'm being nice on that one. I'll be nice on it. Yeah. There's some stuff that I think is not right with that Lucky Star, and I'm going to get some more information on it and stuff like that. I don't think it is. I think that photo has been photoshopped. So yeah, that's true, Gold Chick. I don't think people haven't learned to hunt anymore. That's true. And, people that go in the military and get trained and spend some time in there, the military. I work with a lot of military guys that are out of the Air Force and Navy. And so they're trained, and it's kind of interesting to hear them talk about some of the things that they're trained with. So it's a lot different now than it was when I was younger. So it's very, very interesting. X still has his profile up on Facebook, took it down. That's interesting. Yeah, I would think I would think Facebook would take it down. They're a commie, but X is not commie, so they have.
I don't know.
They do have some commie stuff that
I got thrown off of there, and it was after he took over.
Okay.
I never got thrown off there by the communists, so I don't know.
let's see what Tony says. Up here in the Great White North, we sit up in trees in 30 below weather just to
Kill something.
yep, kill something. Okay, I can't see that last word. I got a heart sitting over that word. So, but yeah, that's true. People, you know, I don't. Dean R says he photoshopped that picture for me, so that he sent me. So I think that's quite humorous, Dean. I appreciate it. But if you photoshopped it, you must have sent it to Sal because it looks like the same photo. I even told Sal I thought it was fake, but Sal didn't. Sal didn't agree with me. He thinks it's real. I don't. Yeah, I like hunting, Stephanie. I don't fish anymore, but I don't know how the fish know who the good fishermen are. But I do like hunting. I'm not a bad hunter, but where I hunt, you better wear snake leggings over a lot of rattlesnakes where I go hunting.
Well, you don't want no fish out of any rivers.
You know, the salmon here are still, they come up and the runs come from the ocean and stuff like that. They're still pretty good. And I have found it easier instead of spending all that money and time going down and fishing for salmon and buying a boat and all that kind of stuff. I just go down to the Indians. The Indians can use nets and catch all the salmon you want. I can buy the biggest and the freshest salmon and bring it home and cook it and smoke it. And I love smoked salmon, but the problem of it is rolling that salmon up in the papers. Man, it's really hard to do. You got to have some good skills rolling salmon in papers.
Well, one of my customers, he's dead now. He would go to High River, fish, and catch carp.
Carp?
And eat them. And I'm going,
really?
And you should smell when he cut those open.
Oh Lord!
He was fixing them, and you ain't smelled bad. You ain't smelled stunk. I'm telling you. I'm going, how could you eat those things?
Oh, I mean, carp are bottom feeders.
Yeah.
They're just,
and guess what's in the High River?
There's a lot of chemicals in there now.
And to eat those, I go, oh gosh, no way.
I mean, you could probably grind them up and feed them for dog food or cat food or something. Doesn't the Ohio River have that fish that is a Japanese or Chinese fish that just multiplies like crazy?
And that's carp.
Okay. And man, they're talking about wiping those fish out.
No, they have some places they have fish that look like goldfish, except 1,000 times the size.
Wow.
And yeah, they make a mess of things. And then we got those crazy fish that jump in your boat as you go through there. I go, any fish that will jump in your boat, you don't want to eat. That's all I can tell you. If they're crazy enough to jump in your boat, let you have them, you don't want to eat them. That's always been my
right. Tom Larson says he lives close to a river full of salmon. What river do you live to, Tom? What's the name of the river? Because I love salmon. Salmon is really, really good. Snakebite, that is awesome. Had a freshwater lake behind the house. Had fresh fish anytime. That's nice. That is nice. And like the salmon up in Alaska, and you get some kings up there, and they get 20, 30-pound kings up there, and you take and fillet them out and smoke them. Oh, I use applewood to smoke mine, and it takes about 6 hours, maybe 7 hours to smoke it. It depends on how much I got, but and I will give you a secret if somebody out there likes smoking. Boardman River out of the Grand. Okay, all right. I didn't know that the Lake Michigan had any salmon in it. They come in out of the sea, Tom. They come out of the sea and inlets and then go up to Lake Michigan. That's interesting. If you ever smoke salmon, yes, applewood sweetens it up. And and this is my secret, and I'll tell my people here that are here that at the bottom of it, there's a pan at the bottom of my smoker that people put water in. Well, I don't put water in it, I put apple juice in that pan. So instead of just getting the applewood taste, I get the water or the moisture from the apple juice in the bottom of that pan. It's like eating candy. Oh, it's so good. Oh, okay, no lake run fish. Okay, I understand now. Oh, Asian carp is what I was trying to think. Tony's got it. That's what I was trying to think of, Asian carp. So, but yeah, if you have a smoker and you smoke salmon or any kind of fish and you use applewood, and the bottom of that tray down there, instead of using water and you use an applewood, put apple juice in it instead of water. You'd be surprised the flavor that it puts in that fish. It is awesome. Craig he puts beer instead of water, but apple juice works. Yes. Well, beer, Craig, alcohol abuse, I just can't do it. I got to drink it. So I can't put beer in there. I got to put apple juice. You understand that, don't you? The alcohol abuse?
Yeah, you don't want to waste it on that.
I got to drink it, Craig. Oh, Lord.
So just about any fruit, I think any fruit tree, you can use it for seasoning, the wood from it.
Okay.
So if somebody cuts one down, you can go get it and cut it up. Yeah, you can put that in your grill. It'll flavor the food. Yeah.
A is for critters, Rocky. Yes, that is for sure. Oh, all right. Let's do a giveaway. Let's see how many we got here today, and we only got 18 here. So let's go back and we will send out a gold bar and a silver bar, and for our winner today, and we have 18 in here. So let's go 1 through 30. That ought to be good.
Okay.
And I can send out whoever wins the day with Eagle Steve and Robert. I finally got all my cards in, so I can send them out. So you pick a number, everybody. Let me hit start or go. All right, let's go. 1 through 30. Let's pick a number. Hey, Tony. LOL. Yep. Okay. Beto's retracted. Wow. Nobody has picked us. Oh, Tony Erickson picked himself again. Tony picked 16. I picked Kamala's bus number 6. Nickel stack. And all right, Red Crawler picked 6. Mike Wolf's here. Hey, Mike Wolf. Mike Wolf hit 12. I don't think anybody's picked 12. So we're doing good. Look at that. Hey, Mike Wolf. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Be sure to hit that like and share button. I need all the help I can get. YouTube has been really mean to me here lately. So, all right. We got all the numbers in. Gold Chick's picked 13. Let's see here. Gold Chick. 13. Gold Chick has been picked in 13. Did I see a 13? Okay, Gold Chick's 13. All right. Okay.
Not every time. Not 99%. 99% of the time she picks that.
All right. Yeah, she does. She does pick 13. All right, so let's stop. And anybody else? And nobody's picked a number. Thank you, Beto. Appreciate it. All right, what number did you pick there, Mr. Nickel?
30. That's what Kelsey
30.
Kelsey Mitchell scored 30 because Clark scored 35. The both of them together had 65 points. So I went with Mitchell because I couldn't do Clark because she was 35. The number was cut off to 30, so that's why.
All right, we got
I don't
one
think
number.
anybody said 30.
Yeah, Snakeback picked 27. He's the closest so far. Snakebite 27. Yep, that's right, Beto. It's a Snakebite. Snakebite. Let me give you my email. Send me your address, Snakebite.
To think it took 2 players to score for 30 points in this game to beat a team.
Wow. There you go. There's my email, Snakebite. There you go. All right. We'll see if the Snakebite's got my email. Let's see if he sent me one. All right.
Yeah, my 2 favorite fish to eat would be bluegill. I know they got a lot of bones in them, but it's good eating, and catfish. That would be the 2 I'd pick.
Now, I like catfish. I do. Well, thank you, Red Crawler. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. This was kind of the last minute. I'd been working on some other stuff, but I hadn't had time. Clear Lake won. I got to write down his name. If I don't write it down, I will forget it. And so,
yeah, somebody better check on Barbara, see what happened.
Okay, Snakebite, you get you got to check up on Barbara. I need an email from you. So get me that stuff. And I would like to say thank you for coming tonight. And next week we're going to talk about metals and what I like about metals. And I got some metals in, and I ordered some of these because they were on sale at $243 over spot. And this is with the King George. I think it's King Charles, and is with his. And I ordered a few of these, and so I'm going to plan on giving away. I got some small ones, and we're gonna give some of those away. And these are pretty cool. These are 1/10. These are kind of hard to get. These are 1/10 Britannias with Mr. Charles on the back of them. So, and I bought quite a few. I bought a whole roll of these. So I'm gonna give away those here pretty soon to as gifts on giveaway. So
yeah, the Fed's supposed to lower the rates 3 times before the year's up, and it's supposed to be a quarter each time. Now,
you know what that means?
That means the economy ain't doing good.
That means the economy's not doing good, and I'll tell you what'll happen. You're going to see gold and silver start climbing like crazy with them lowering it. I'm waiting to see. Tomorrow is when they're supposed to cut loose with that, and you're going to see gold and silver. You already saw silver go up today, but I think you're going to see it climb.
Silver's going to 40. If they lower it 3 times, silver will be 40.
Yep, I agree with you 100%.
And gold is going to get to $27.50 at least.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, I'm going to say good night. Nickel, thank you for coming, sir. I know you missed Barbara, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll have to
Yeah.
put an email into Barbara and say we missed her and please come back. Lucky Star, Stephanie, Jamie Fox, Clear Lake, Gold Chick, everyone in the chat here. Thank you for coming by, and good night. And we'll see you next Sunday. And I should be in a little bit better situation. Uh, and y'all take care. And I'm going to shut this thing down. And we'll see y'all later. And thank you so much.
Until
And good
next
night.
week. Until
Yeah,
next
I'll
week,
see you
everybody.
next week. And I might do a surprise. Maybe I'll give something away during the week. I don't know. Depends on what my week's like. But
you could do a market watch one night that Sal don't do it.
you know, he's on Tuesday nights, and maybe I'll look and see how my Wednesday night would be. I'll shoot you an email
Because that'll be after they drop the rate.
Yep. And we'll get to see if we're right. So thank you, Lucky Star. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. And take care, everyone. And I'm going to shut this thing down, and we'll see y'all. Thank you much. And have a great. See y'all. Have a great day. All right.
See you, Rocky.
See you. Take care.